This is the Daily Smash for Thursday, August 17th, 2023. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Coming up, Shannon shades John's manhood. Brittany and Sam split. And an amazing reel of the day. But first, thank you, Smashers, for purchasing Ilya wine. They sold a lot of wine today.
Yay!
Yesterday.
It backfired! Woohoo!
Some people sent some nasty messages to the owner of Ilya Wine. Guess what? She supports us. She is on our side. She loves our show. She understands. Sometimes people say things that maybe people take the wrong way, but no cancel culture going on over here.
Right.
Okay, so thanks to you guys. We asked you to buy Ilya Wine to show support for our show and for us and for the company. You did.
You did, and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
If you
grateful.
If you haven't bought any yet, go ahead, go to Ilya.com, use the Rick and Kelly 20 discount code, get 20% off. Show your love for Ilya, show your love for the Rick and Kelly show, show your love for not being canceled.
Yeah.
Because
what a great company, not going for the cancel culture. Thank you so much, Ilya Wine, and thank you so much.
Speaking of which, let's have a little bit of this Moscatel Macabeo. I'm still fighting a cold. I apologize if I sound not like myself. But a little wine might be just the thing I need. And I have to toast my wife because this is actually a really good day. I love saying in your face to people who are trying to mess with us for the wrong reasons.
I just don't understand this cancel culture. Like the loud ones. I just don't understand that.
Listen, Kelly didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. She apologized for what she said. Thank you guys for those of you who understand and appreciate her for who she is. And if you don't like our show, you don't have to watch, but we really do appreciate your support. And speaking of which, you want to show your love for us, you can go subscribe to our Patreon show too. The Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon.com. It's a longer version of this, unfiltered and uncensored, no commercials. Starts at $5 a month. And the more of you sign up for that, I mean, the more of this kind of thing we can do.
This is so tasty, by the way.
Really good.
I really appreciate you guys really stepping up. I mean, we really have incredible smashers.
The best fans.
I mean, the best.
It's a
the
community.
Best. You guys give back if we need anything that we ask of you. You guys do it, and it's like a wow. Like it makes me feel so great. I'm so humbled by it.
Brittany ordered 6 bottles.
Just one moment. My pizza's in the oven. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. It's
Thank you, Brittany, for ordering 6 bottles, 3 rosé and 3 Moscatel. You know, I was going to go on a rant. I don't know if I should. I was going to go on a little rant about this cancel culture thing.
Why not? Go for it.
I mean, what? Like, you don't like something Kelly said, so you're going to call her boss, in essence, and try and get her fired or canceled? But try and cost her money because you didn't like what she said? Well, what if we don't like what you said? Is it okay for us to call your boss and complain to your boss? Is that where we're going with this? Like, we're not that kind of, we're not those kinds of people. We're not going to go after your boss or your employment or try and hurt you in your wallet or your pocketbook. It's so ridiculous, okay? If you don't like the content, you don't have to watch. If you're offended by something Kelly said, then we're sorry and you don't have to watch. But, you know, to call or email the wine company and complain is really hurtful and unnecessary, but it actually didn't hurt us because our smashers support us. How's the pizza? Oh, I can't eat that now.
I know. But, you guys, this pizza from Costco, it's cauliflower crust with the vegetables on it. It's fabulous. Just an FYI. I ate a big, huge lunch at Gulfstream today.
Yeah. With
my girlfriends. And it was my friend Candace Gorsuch, my friend Desiree.
Fine, you tell your story. I'm going to have a bite.
And then my friend Taylor Moore and Jody Shamali and Jeff Gorsuch. Mm-hmm. So we go to Gulfstream. And Gulfstream is a Hillstone group. So there's like Bandera, R&D, Houston's, that group, right? And remember how during COVID, how strict they were. So there's 6 of us. 6 of us. And all 6 of us sit comfortably in a booth. Mm-hmm. They said, you can only have 5. And we also were comfortable in the booth.
They told you couldn't all sit together.
Yeah.
Why?
Jeff had to go sit by himself.
Why?
Right over there. That's their rules. That's their rules.
But if you're okay with sitting 6 in the booth, why can't you?
I don't know. I said that to the lady. I go, does this make sense? We're sitting here and we're all comfortable.
Yeah.
We were very comfortable.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, he has to sit over there. I go, by himself. I go, is this common sense?
I remember them doing that during COVID because they said that you could only have 4 people at a table, whatever the rule was.
I'm going to show you a picture. Okay.
They wouldn't let you stand at someone else's table and talk to them.
Yeah.
You couldn't stand there. I remember that at the same restaurant.
So there's a big space right here. Here's all of us.
I mean, I've been in those booths.
And Jeff, we all sat comfortably. It is. I feel like when I was in China, I would say if something wasn't on the menu and you asked for something that wasn't on the menu, you would throw them for a loop, and they didn't know how to overcome that. They couldn't make an executive decision because everything is out laid out, and you can't divert from that.
But this seems random and arbitrary and unnecessary.
Totally. So wait, so he has to sit over there by himself. It was so bizarre. It was ridiculous. It was so ridiculous.
Can I read a couple more emails?
Sure.
Should I tell them what I just did?
Oh, yeah.
Bought a new truck.
Yeah, it's beautiful. He got his truck.
I got my Dodge Ram. I mean, I know Ford's the best-selling truck, but to me, the Ram looks meaner and tougher and cooler. And that's just me. I love Fords. I've had a lot of Fords in my life.
Well, you had a Dodge Ram when I met you.
I had a Ram truck before. It was an older one. This is brand new. And when I tell you this is an upgrade from the Mule that I had before.
I called it the Mule. But it was beautiful, that Mule. It was like...
I love that old truck, but it was an old truck and it died. This is every bell and whistle. It is so nice, comfortable, smooth, powerful, 4-wheel drive. You can put your phone in the middle of charges. Got the cooled seats, the heated, everything. It's awesome.
I'm just excited that we can buy Christmas trees. We don't have to ask my cousin Tony for his truck anymore.
Never have to borrow Tony's truck again, I hope. We have our own truck now.
Yeah.
A friend of ours has a ping pong table we're going to put on the roof.
I got to text him. Tell him we got a truck.
Yeah.
Don't let me forget.
Crystal Correa. I much prefer Kelly here on The Smash than I ever did on Bravo. Bravo always seemed to paint Kelly in a negative light. I think it's weird that the haters contact your sponsors. If I do not like someone, I will not watch them, period. I don't need to attempt to ruin their livelihood. Some people just suck. Everyone deserves to make a living. I'm glad I gave your podcast a chance last year. I listened to you frequently. Bravo was not the right platform for you. You thrive on The Smash. Sorry it makes the haters mad. Nut jobs, LOL.
So 2 of the girls that I was at lunch with.
Is it rude if I eat this?
No.
Go ahead.
They showed me the text messages that they both got casted. And they're like...
Casted or contacted by casting?
Contacted by, yeah. Mm-hmm. You have to interview for it. It's a job interview. But they are contacting everybody. I mean, they must be really, really pressed for that.
I can't wait to read the story about Shannon coming up in a minute. But that's interesting. They're talking to your friends, but not to you.
Remember when the casting, we were with Ted and Asia Jones, Fletcher Jones? Mm-hmm. We were on the boat, and casting called me, and they said, do you have any friends? We are looking for, they're like, we don't want Persians. We want either a Hispanic, an African-American, or an Asian. And I'm like, isn't that...
Racist?
Isn't that racist?
I think it is.
Isn't that racist?
If you're targeting a certain race.
And they're the one that they canceled me, the Mexican, and they put a blonde in there.
Right. None of it makes any sense.
I was like, wait, what?
Kelly Martin said, you guys make treadmill time go by so quickly.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Doing that. I love when people go, I'm working out and watching you. Texas roller skater girl always says that.
Yeah. Antes muerta que sencilla. Kelly, you're too much, girl. I love your attitude. Love how you guys started today's Daily Smash. Rick's attitude is awesome.
Aww.
And then D. Romeo said, oh my God, I'm literally choking on my coffee this morning. Kelly, you kill me seriously sometimes. I want to just smack you, and sometimes I just can't stop laughing. Keep it up, girl.
Aw, I know. Thank you.
Oh, this was my favorite comment of the day, and then I'm done with comments. From Fenway52. Kelly, I admit it, I'm jealous, but not enough to stop watching.
Oh, You have nothing to be jealous about. I'm just a normal chick.
Okay, so breaking news. Britney Spears and her husband, Sam Asghari, separate after explosive fight about cheating rumors, is the report.
Was
so
he cheating or
he claims that, or there's a claim that she was cheating on him.
No way. I don't see that happening.
I kind of don't either, but that was a claim. And now, according to the New York Post, he is allegedly threatening to release very damaging information about Britney unless she makes a better offer than the prenup provides.
Wow. That's a shakedown.
Doesn't that sound like blackmail?
Totally.
If you don't give me more
Isn't that
money...
against the law?
I thought it was. If you don't give me more money, I'm going to release damaging information about you.
What more damaging could you? We all know she's nuts.
Did you see her last video where she was dancing on the stripper pole? Did you see that one?
No. What damages could you possibly say about Britney Spears? Honestly, like, what could he probably say? Nothing that would shock us. She shaved her head. She had her kid in the front of the car. Like, what else? What else could we?
So we already know she has mental health challenges.
Yes.
It could be some kind of drug allegation. Maybe it is. Maybe she is having sex with
multiple dudes,
animals, vegetables, and minerals. I don't know.
I feel sorry for her.
I do too.
Like I mean, my heart goes out to that girl.
Speaking of sex with animals. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Talk about Britney for a minute.
No, I'm just saying, could you imagine, like, the girl was been working since she was, like, 4 years old. Like, 4. They put her to work at, like, 4, that little girl.
But she was on the Mickey Mouse Club or something, right?
I mean, but she was, like, starting dance.
Or
and,
Disney.
Like,
what was she?
She's not an educated person, and her parents are not educated. So
yeah. And they had her in a conservatorship.
Because
she had to spend millions, I think, in a legal battle to try and get rid of it.
But she earned that. She earned that. If she wants to blow it and she's not smart enough to keep it, let her.
Well, they said that she had her estate was valued at $70 million, but in the same sentence it said something like, "But she blew most of it on legal fees or trying to get out of her situation." I don't know how much she has now. But
it seems like she's with this guy for a long time, no?
Well, they've only been married for a year.
I know, but they were together for a while.
I think they were together for a while. But he's like 15 years younger than her, 10, 12 years, something like that.
That's perfect.
Says the guy who's 16 years older than this one. So you want a younger man? Is that what you're saying?
No, you're perfect.
Oh.
No, because because the guys always leave their wives for younger. I'm watching that Miami Housewives. What Rick went to go buy the car, and I was watching Miami, and I was watching. My mom's like, "You got to watch Miami. You have to watch Miami. Everything's great about Miami."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I watched it. I'm in love with it.
Really?
Oh my God, it is so good. That Lisa Hodgkins.
Yeah.
Hot as can be.
Hochstein's,
whatever.
Yeah.
She's married to that Lenny guy.
Yeah. They split up.
She is smoking hot.
Yeah.
But he left her for a younger, hotter one. See? So I tell Jolie, you need to go with older ones because the guys your age will always dump you for somebody younger. I see it from time and time again here in Newport Beach.
I don't want anyone younger than you.
Yeah, good.
I don't want anyone besides you.
Good.
I want you.
Thank you.
I just have to hang on to you.
I might have to Lorena Bob at you if you go with somebody younger and hotter.
Not going to be necessary. Mm-hmm. You don't want to harm this beautiful body of mine, do you?
No. You know what? If you can get her, you can have her.
I don't want anyone else. I want you.
Okay. That's my motto. So my girlfriend today, Jackie, went over there. I got all dressed up because I was supposed to go to a dinner with Michelle. And I just got ready early. I just changed to get my comfies on.
Yeah.
And she was with this drug addict. And she doesn't have any money. Her dad was a big plastic surgeon, gave her some money, $32,000. She went through it. And I went over there to help her box up stuff. Because she's always there to help me.
And you're a good friend. You are a good friend.
I went
but she goes through a tough time.
And her daughter is Julie's age. And I sat there and I go, this is exactly why you never do drugs. And this is exactly why you have to work and get educated and Always
Yeah.
have something
Yeah.
to yourself. It's
Life lesson. It's a
just
tough life
it's just
lesson.
you know, it's just so. I mean, is it weird here in this Newport Beach? Is it weird to you to see this?
No, I mean, because this is still real. There are real world problems here, like there are everywhere else, but there's a lot more wealth here. Mm-hmm. That's what the biggest difference to me is that there are so many more people who have so much more money than I do, but they're pretty cool about it. They're pretty low key, and for the most part. In New York, they like to flaunt it, and I think they have more attitude if they were wealthy. Here, I feel like people are way cooler about being rich.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Kelly sent me this video. It's our reel of the day. Please don't be offended. What the are you doing? I caught you red-handed again. Do you think he's trained to do that?
Well, I don't think it's real. I don't think he's really hitting the horn. I think someone's hitting the horn behind him.
Oh no, he was definitely.
He was?
He was mounting. He mounted that steering wheel.
He's so cute. I
Caught you red-handed again.
don't know why I thought that was so funny. I watched it like 10 times.
Yeah, it is funny.
I thought it was so funny.
I know I mentioned.
But I have sophomoric humor, so I think it was
You
funny.
do. And I kind of do too.
I don't know.
I know I mentioned that we would love for you guys to sign up on Patreon. This week, there is a segment starring me making the shakashuka, a Cooking with Kelly segment. But instead of Kelly, it's me because she had the sty in her eye. We also have some really good hot topics this week. And some more reels that I probably better off not showing here. And more on the censorship nonsense. That's on Patreon this week, the Rick and Kelly Show on patreon.com, our 104th episode. And by the way, we have dozens of new subscribers already in the last 4 days.
Yay!
Dozens. So thank you guys for signing up.
Thank
and if you
you.
haven't yet, come join us. We have some more breaking news. The Britney Spears is one breaking news item. I have the ratings for this past week's Real Housewives of Orange County. And they dropped 100,000 viewers from week to week. Season 17, episode 10.19 demo.
Gosh.
Week. And 726,000 viewers, which I think is second or third worst of all time. And they're off this week.
Well, that's bad.
Maybe
Because
they.
people are going to lose interest. I mean, everybody here where I live, they're like, we can't watch it. We've lost, can't stand Tamara, can't stand Gina, and can't stand Heather.
Yeah.
Every single one of my friends, I mean, my group here, people constantly stop me and tell me that.
Yeah. A lot of people have said they stopped watching when you left the show, and that
I
would
get
account,
a lot of that if you guys read the comments.
That would account for the.
Thank you guys for doing that.
As soon as we're done here, I get to eat the rest of that pizza. But I did want to do this.
It is so good, isn't it?
Yeah, really. The cauliflower pizza. If you haven't had the cauliflower crust pizza from Costco, highly recommend
It's
it.
the vegetable kind. It's so good.
But you wouldn't know it's cauliflower crust. It tastes just like a flour. And I told Kelly, I was like, can you order me a pizza, thin crust? I asked for meat. But we had this in the freezer.
Well, I just went in there. It was like I had because I wanted Laventina's, and I was like it was like too much of a pain in the butt. So I went in the freezer and I'm like, I have a frozen pizza.
Most people would say, I'd rather dial a number and have them make it and deliver it than Kelly's like, it's too much of a pain in the ass to make a phone call. Let me make a pizza for my husband. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I much prefer this.
Yes, me too.
But Laventina
and I ate a lot for lunch. Wow.
You had a big lunch.
Oof.
I had soup for lunch. Jewish penicillin, chicken noodle soup. In the news now.
In the news.
Shannon Bedore hints that John Jansen's, I don't even know if I should say this word on YouTube, penis. That's a medical term.
Yeah.
Keeps
all guys have one.
Keeps him from being the sexiest man alive. Shannon Bedore seems to know exactly what would prevent her ex-boyfriend John Jansen from earning the title of sexiest man alive. While the Real Housewives of Orange County star and her castmates appeared on Celebrity Family Feud Sunday to compete against the ladies of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Bedore appeared to shade her former flame's bulge or perhaps his skills in the sack.
That's so funny. She said the same thing about David.
Really?
She said he has a small.
Oh. Did she say that on the show?
Oh, yeah. She said,
But isn't that what women say when they're scorned or spurned or they're angry?
No. I mean, from time to time.
Thank you.
Like my girlfriend, Nicole, said that about this guy, Cameron. And we died laughing. Was that funny? I mean, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then you can never look at the guy the same. You know,
Right.
you're looking at him. You're like, oh shit. You're like, he's got a little. You know, you can't not. And then it spreads like wildfire, right?
Yeah.
Rick has a guy friend, and the rumor is that he's got a small little wee-wee. And then when you look at him, you're like, oh my god. And they're big, and they're tall, and they're buff, and you're like, gosh.
So host Steve Harvey, reading off his card, said, name a part of your man that eliminates him from being the sexiest man alive. And Shannon was at the thing with Drew Sidora, who was her from Atlanta. And she hit the buzzer first. She goes, penis. The thing that eliminates him from being the sexiest man alive. A stunned Sidora let out a what? As the camera panned to Bedora's co-star, Heather Dubrow, whose eyes bulged as she looked on in disbelief. A panicked Bedora put her hands up to her face and asked, was that bad? What?
Oh, you know what? At Cosmetic Hair, the girl that's the manager there dated John Jansen.
Well, you could get confirmation.
I want to find out. Yes,
listen, I like John.
Out.
I'm only reading this story because it has a housewives connection. Kelly, we both know these people.
I'll let you guys know. I'll be the...
I'm not trying to shade anybody.
I'm not
Don't
shading.
come
I just
after
want to
me.
know. I just want to know if it's confirmed or denied. I want to know. I want to confirm it to people.
I don't want
I want to ask her.
Do you think that now I'm going to get hate mail and they're going to write to Ilya and say, why would you support him? He said that another man had a small what.
No.
And
but Shannon's the one who said it.
It's a man not supporting another man. Like a woman not supporting.
Yeah, that's what they do. Kelly is not supporting other women.
How dare you?
How dare you not support other women? How dare you? Yeah. You know what? You can't win for losing, my grandma used to say.
As we have often said, there is no way to please everyone. You cannot please everyone. We're always going to piss somebody off. And I am sorry in advance for any of you.
Not supporting anyone who's got a little wiener?
I never said I didn't support them. I'm just reading a story about one person who may or may not have an issue there, and I don't know. I didn't say it, she did. I'm just sharing the story.
That's like the worst. That's the worst. Like, what a shame, right? What a shame to be like hot, successful, smart, and you come out with a little wanker.
I'm just glad that we're not talking about me in that context.
Well, same for women if they have like
a big old giant.
But you know what? You can fix that though.
Sure you can.
It's called vaginal rejuvenation, mommy makeovers. This works.
I'm sorry that we went down this road. I guess I opened that door. I'm sorry about that. But we do, once again.
I didn't write that. Shannon said it.
Appreciate you guys so much. Really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for watching. Keep those cards and letters coming. And don't
cards and letters.
It's a joke. It's like a cards and letters. They say keep the cards and letters coming. It's like an old TV thing that people used to say on TV back in the 70s or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to get your Ilya wine. 20% off. It's delicious. And you're supporting a great cause.
And a great, great company here.
Yeah.
That's supporting other women.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers to you.